Hey, this is Tim, and you guys who are paying attention to the Marching Roundtable are going to recognize Deb.
Hi.
Oh my God, I forgot your name already. Dennis, of course. Deb and Dennis Rude from the Legends. And I was telling them, wow, the core was fantastic today in the semifinals. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
So you guys are really important. Deb, you were like super crazy popular video I did last year
Yep.
about the light up hats. You guys remember the light up hats?
Yep.
So this year, it's not hats lighting up. What lights up?
It's a giant signal tower. Our show is called The Signal, so the signal tower lights up at different stages of the show for the crowd and
It's very cool. It's very cool.
and the core to react to.
So Dennis, were you a part of that team that built this?
Well, of course.
Of course.
You know, with doing the LEDs last year, we needed to have something with the signal in a way to be able to show the signal appearing, going away, and coming back.
Yeah, it was really effective. Like, it was very clear to the story how that played in.
Yeah.
So how did you do this? Like, is it, you don't have to tell us like the whole story, but like, how do you get LEDs to work like at will like that? Is it programmed or?
Yeah, at the very top, there's 504 individually addressable LEDs, so we can actually tell each one what color to be.
Really?
And that's where you can saw the sparkles and
Yeah,
shimmers.
yeah, at the end, yeah.
And so every one of those are individually addressable. Up the legs are actually in segments of the, red, white, white, red, white, red, white, red.
Right.
And there's about 2,000 LEDs for that.
So 2,500 total.
2,500.
So
2,600.
do they come in strips, or do you have to deal with them one by
Well,
one?
Well, the strips that were on the hats last year, those are the verticals. And the other ones that are out at the top in the beacon itself are actually smaller little high-density strips that are actually 3 strips soldered together, put together, controlled by an Arduino microcontroller, and 6 people actually push a button during the show at different points. So
Oh,
they
is
push
that
a
how?
button,
Yeah.
they push a button, walk away.
And
No,
it's
I saw the one guy, like, I thought, did he just turn this on or something? But, so there's nobody programming it or working it?
There's coding, it's programmed, and if our tempos are nice and consistent, one of the members at some point will go up and hit the button on the tower, and then there's no one actually near the tower when it actually executes that cue. There's a delay put in there, and that came from a lot of studying the recordings of how many seconds it took to get from this point in the show to that point in the show, and then just being real consistent with the tempos, so those times would stick.
Amazing.
The very first effect is actually one of the guard members, when they were circling the tower, she broke form, pressed the button, sees a green light, she knows she can go back in form, and then 13 seconds later, the core looks and the light goes on.
So it looks like it does it by itself.
Y'all see my face? Like I thought maybe there was somebody sitting at a control panel, but this is so much better.
Right. Our son helped do a lot of the programming too, so he's traveling with the core and
Amazing.
working every night, tweaking it, making sure that it's perfect. So
Well, it was perfect today. Like, I thought there was somebody punching the button at the exact moment because it was so well timed. So good job, you guys, because it really works.
it works. So I'm just glad to get it out of my garage. Well, and all of that beacon.
You must have a really big garage. Now wait a minute.
well,
Is it in pieces?
It started that way. He cut all the pieces in our garage, and then in our kitchen, he soldered all of those addressable lights for the beacon. He made that in the kitchen at the counter. Yeah.
Amazing.
With
So this is my point, C, is that this show would not have happened without you two guys, without you two. And people that sit and watch these shows don't realize all the hours and blood and sweat and love that went into this. So thank you on behalf of the drum corps community and the corps for being such great drum corps parents and supporters. And here you are working the Suzy booth. They do it all, people. They do it all. So thank you for being one of the unsung heroes of our activity. And I love the effect. And you know what? I thought, okay, the light's cool, but of course, the whole thing lit up at the end, and it was like, wow, one more level I didn't see. So I really enjoyed it.
Glad.
Thank you for talking to me again.
Sure.
Yeah.